So we're going to continue our work on the Spelljammer Combat and Exploration artwork today. I am sick, so my energy is probably going to be a little lower vibe than usual, but give me a second here to check my signal, and we'll get into a little bit of artwork here today. Hold on. We'll get into a little bit of artwork here. All right, that sounds pretty good. Great. I've just posted that I'm live on Twitter. If you want to find out when I'm live on Twitter in the future, you can follow me at Phil Kearney. I'd love to have your support. And so what do? We create role-playing game supplement PDFs that we publish online. I've been focusing my attention on Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Currently, there is a slew of links in the description down below to stuff that I've already produced before. Give you a good idea of the kind of artwork that I produce, the kind of ideas that I have that I share. They're all available for you to look at in the free preview section of the description of each of the PDFs there that I link to. Got a Patreon where I publish early looks and playtest content, like the martial power system that we develop and stream on Tuesdays. That's 100% free for you to playtest right now off of my Patreon page, as you please. And otherwise, let's see where we're at. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Oh, sorry, I'm having a brain fart here for a few seconds. Yeah, pretty spaced out. We're going to do some ship token. No, what are we doing? Not ship tokens. We're doing icons, chapter art icons. That's right. Chapter art icons and chapter art. So, let's get my screen set up proper here. There you go. Hey, like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Help grow the channel, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. Built this book cover around episode 15 or so. You can see that being created. But right now... Oh, yeah. And yesterday I was having problems with the spell jamming with some of the random tables. And I fixed all of that last night before crashing. But here's the preliminary look at the artwork that we're doing. Lava landscape there. I forgot the name of our what's it called? Hey, oh, that's right. It's on this page. Inhospitable worlds. No, that's not it. Nadia. That's the name of the planet. Thank you, Nadia. There, I can reference art online for Nadia before I finish this out. But anyway, okay, great. So we fixed the charts, the tables. So the artwork for the preliminary sketching. For the system generator is, well, it's only 5 pages. So 5 pages of random map stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh, my throat. I definitely need to set a timer. I've probably got a little bit in hour or so I can put in this morning. And I'm probably gonna pass out again. For the memes. All right, 20 minutes on the block. What we're going to do today is we're going to create chapter art icons. Chapter icon art is the proper term. Like when we get through the intro, like here's the first chapter, equipment and ships. So let's go down here. We'll start with that. And we'll put copy that. Oh, ship. And then the next section. Next section should be combat. And then we should have spell casting. Let's get through to you. There we go. And then that thing should be exploration. Huh? There. That locks that crap down. Let's see. We can exploration. I think the next chapter after that is hazards. Yeah, hazards. Then what? Creatures? Then I think that's when we get to the system generator. And then the last appendix is Zeraxis. Okay, not bad. Right now we want to figure out how far apart we want to have all the icons so we can balance them all out. What we're doing here is we're building a navigation bar at the bottom of the page. So let's grab, for example, there you go. Here's the, and then if we get rid of the Perfect. Okay, so here's a typical page, right? And then here's the random system generator up at top. When you're on this page, if you want to go to another section, what will end up happening is you could like click the system generator button here anywhere in the book, and that will take you back to the front page here, the random system generator. If I were to click on the creature menagerie button here, it would then jump us to the front of the creature menagerie section. And each of there's room at the top here for us to drop in a to drop the icon here into the corner that we're going to build down here. So we want to figure that out. Here, let's figure it out. Icons. it's just a cool little thing that you can add. Isn't quite necessary, but I don't have anything else going on in the gutter of the page down here. So I figure a navigation bar would make a lot of sense. Let's go check out the Lazarax's conversion guide to see how much space is available there. That'll set the pace, I think. Oh, there's plenty of room. All right, no worries. So we can stay here. Let's go to here and let's duplicate this layer. So let's push this over. Right. Let's see. What is that? 400 pixel. Let's do that. There we go. That's not so bad. It's not bad. I need to reduce the size of this object so that it's even on the ground here with the ground. My God, I am just dragging. We'll get through today. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. There's something satisfying about watching that dot cross those letters there at the bottom. Nice. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. That lines up nicely. Let's drop this into the corner. Something like that. And then we can take this and we can... should be the same space from the edge here to the letter as there is. Huh. Let's do this. Let's make sure it's uniform. So there's much gap here as here. So let's use not bad, Kearney. You really do have good spatial proportioning, buddy. Not bad. All right, cool. So this is the right spot, it's the right size, it's the right distance. I can replicate this amongst other pieces. So this is where our icon dot will go. Let's see. What do we want to do to... Murph. Yeah, okay, let's just work inside this space right here. Beep, 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 beep. We could do something like yeah, like that. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that feels about right. All right, duplicate that layer. Let's go with let's scooch it over. We should have plenty of space. Oof, woof. Almost had it. Super close. I bet we can get away with it. I bet it actually is with the border. Like that, and then we can select here, and we can free transform. No, we don't want to free transform. We want to select, modify, contract by, let's say, 5 pixels. And then we now let's go with select, modify, contract 8 pixels. Then select, inverse, delete. There. Next. Next, we duplicate here, free transform. That's kind of cool. Is this how we want to be? Ratios. Golden ratios don't fail me now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. No. Huh, I think that's okay. Let's scoot everybody over a square and see how that... Ooh. I think that feels better. I think I'm into that. Yeah. Let's go with the 80s. Oh yeah, 40. Right. Could take that grid, planets, grid. Thank you. Grid goes to say 50%. So the icon is the two circles inside of the dot, but the chapter art header icon, obviously it has the grid going already, so that gives it more weight, more detail. Since it's a larger icon, we can add more detail into it, which is cool. Simple outline, more in-depth bits. So we're gonna let's put this back on. Actually, we'll keep that out. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So far, I'm liking this chapter header icon. Because that's like such a simple little symbol with the circle, circle, circle. When we drop it down here, it'll be able to system down here in the system bubble. It'll read equally well black white, or if I invert it. So that should be fine. Excuse me for a second. All right, we're back. My sinus just depressurized, so that's got to be a good thing, right? Actually, I do need to keep that border in place to create boundaries. That feels right. Oh, yeah. I gotta use my own rules. Hold on. What I want to do is thinking is hard right now, so I want to see the distance between these, but I want to get these two. I want this distance to be the same between all of these. So I need to align everything right. Dip. Duplicate that layer. I can roll this one over the proper distance. Yonder. If the whole structure moves up 1 pixel, then it was at its maximum height. if I move it down 1 pixel and new content appears at the top of the circle, that was the minimum height. So see, we haven't changed the outline edge of pixels right here. We started here, we go down, this outline stays the same, so the dot is moving too far down. 1 more pixel here, the edges line up. If I push it 1 pixel higher, it changes its overall universal position. So I know that that dot is aligned. I can do the same thing over here. See, the outer edge doesn't change. Now the outline, now the outer edge changed. No, wait. Yeah, it's very faint, but there's remnant there. So this is where we want our dot to be. This is the way. Cool. So now we have this and this, which we can now fuse together into this, right? And now we can take that. We can do the same thing for the next set. So we push the dots down. There's probably a tool in Photoshop that just makes this stuff automatically align. If there is, I don't know what it is. Yeah, aligned. Good. So those two are where I want them to be. I think they're lined up, right? Cool. Now those are lined up. Perfectly lined up now. That means that here, here, the spell icon is off, so now we can line that up. So now spell's lined up. That's our line of engagement. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Same for here. Aligned. Aligned. Perfect. Perfect. Hazards. Hold up. Get that stacked up. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Cool. Push this dot over. There. Good. That's lined up. Now we go to the creatures. Have that line up. Let's go with almost there. Stay on target. I think I'm gonna line up these dots and then I think I'm gonna go back to bed. I love being here. I love painting, but I need to sleep so I can do more of it. Yeah, that's right. And then system bubble. That's what it is. Perfect. Almost there. Stay on target. Perfect. Now I'll take Zar. God damn it. Apparently this stupid little R is sticking out the end. What a dumb thing to do. Well, here's being tired in the big city. Select inverse. Let me get rid of it. That's what the navigation buttons will look like once we actually finish them. I like how subtle that circle is, and then we can use an 80. We can use this 80. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The RGB of 80 on this one, so it's like a super light gray, so so that the symbols don't jump out and get obnoxious. I think I'll end up working out just fine. So, if I'd been thinking, I would have replicated this the circle instead of pushing it over. I would have added to it so that it swept through and replaced all these icons, but oh well, that's where we're at. So, but I'm happy with that. So, like this is the random system generator. So when we get down here into the system generator, what this would end up looking like is something like it'll end up looking like that, right? So, yeah, yeah. There you go, buddy. And you can duplicate that, and then image adjustment. Invert. So like if you're not in the chapter, it will look like this. So if you click on that, it'll take you to this chapter header, and then this icon will flip to this color because that's what chapter we're in. We're in the random system generator chapter. So we'll have this bottom rail running with these little icons on them. And right now we're just trying to figure out, are these icons crowding the space? Does it look okay or not with these icons so close to the bottom? And we may actually have to end up reducing the size of these icons by like maybe even like 10%, 15%, just to give a little bit more cushion between the bottom of the text here and where that's at. So like when we put the rails back on, we can see where the bottom edge of the text truly is going to be at. So I need to create a little buffer here. Yeah, they'll have to end up being smaller, but that's going to be a lot of nudging and futzing around with that I'm not going to bother you guys with details on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some sleep in, and we'll let whatever these things are supposed to be, we'll let them end up being that. There's the exploration. I don't know. All right. Well, I'm obviously sick as a dog and horrible energy, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep. I'm gonna hit save here, and go grab some sleep. And I will. Hopefully, I'm gonna be healed up enough to have tomorrow morning. We're going to do Reclamant book cover art. Here, I'll show you that real quick to entice your interest. But this is a commission from Joseph Vargas, Ukulele Bard. He's asked me to create book cover art. Yggdrasil is a radiant tree overwhelming the landscape around it. So we're in the process of building branches and stuff for the process, and then once we're done, we'll radiate it with etheric energies and sally forth. So I think tomorrow we'll have the line art for the tree finished. That's where we're heading. So I'll do that tomorrow morning in about like 26 hours ish. Yeah, probably in about 26 hours. I think I'm happy with where the icon is at. I don't know, maybe a perfect world, like the halfway mark on the icon would be here. I like the size of that. I like how it sits on the page. Let's get rid of our cushions. Yeah, I might need to drop the darkness of the icon up here to something more like, maybe even like 80. Like I went like this background color here. What is that? 200? Yeah, I might have to drop it down to 200 here to match up with this. That might be worth. We'll explore with that. All right, more exploration. Just not today. So thanks a lot, guys, for letting that swim by. I'm hoping my throat will clean up and allow me to bark out a little bit more and have more high energy. But I'll see you guys on the other side. Thanks a lot for being here. Cheers.